Hi, and welcome to tuning in to the Nine Nights YouTube channel. I am the Dark Legend. I decided that I was going to try to do a weekly segment of a video game till it was done. So we're going to start with Dragon Age Origins, work our way into Awakening, and then maybe some of the other campaigns. Reason being that Dragon Age Inquisition's coming out here pretty soon, and it looks pretty sweet, so I think it's something that I'd be interested in getting, so let's start our game. If you guys haven't played Origins before or Awakening, it's a combo set, so you start with Origins and then Awakening comes next. So, I've played this game and beat this game many times, but we're going to do it one more time.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Maker, help us all. Alright guys, so this is the character creation window, and if you haven't noticed, this is going to be episode 1 of I don't know how many, but we need to change some things like the resolution and the screen size. So we'll go with, we'll say male, human, elf, dwarf. It's a dwarf, warrior, and rogue. always a it's kind of cool. If you choose these, they give you different backgrounds, so you can read what the background's going to be. So I always go warrior. And as a dwarf noble, you'll be as the favored child of the dwarven king. You proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and psychopaths may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. Seems interesting. You're a city elf or a Dalish elf. Proud of your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you've ever known. You've always lived underneath the heavy thumb of your human overlords, but when a local lord claiming his privilege with the bride shatters your wedding day, the simmering racial tensions explode in a rain of vengeance. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. They all seem kind of interesting to me. I'll probably have to go with the human just because I think he looks a little bit better. Female human. Men and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses, and military forces. Yeah, I think we'll go with human noble next.
Greetings.
Name. Dark. Apparently you can't change the last name, so... Sir Dark Legend. Oh, you can't put all that. Let's put... what should we go with, guys? We'll go with... Dark Coastland. Apparently you can't put spaces in there, so we'll go with that. Alright, on to the next thing, which would be skin. Complexion. Let's go with that. Skin tone. There we go. Tattoos. I usually care for tattoos on these types of characters. Go with that one. Tattoo color. I usually make mine black or red. We'll go with the red. Intensity, we'll put it all the way up. Your hair. I usually go with a dark or a black, so... Go with a dark brown. We'll go with no stubble. I've never made a character that looks like this before, so... And hold on 1 second, guys, while I answer a call. I haven't forgot you guys. Give me 1 more second. And hopefully you're still there, because I'm not editing that out at all. Just fast forward through that little... I'm not going to screw with any of that. Neck, ear... What the fuck? Okay. Make him look drunk, huh? There, now he looks kind of mad. If you haven't figured it out, we are changing the background down here. And we'll choose that. Oh, voice.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings.
Ah, my spell! My weapon does nothing! Greetings. Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working!
How do you do?
Damn! Lost the spell! Not even a scratch! Charmed, I'm sure. It didn't work! It's not working! Move aside, please. Farewell.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Well, I guess we'll go with that, guys. And next... coercion, stealing, trap making, survival, herbalism. We'll just get my expert combat training all the way up. A warrior, you got powerful... I always do weapon and shield, so we will be using a weapon and a shield. With powerful and precision striking. Play. Yeah, why not on normal? I'd kind of like to get through it a little bit quicker than not, so... Alright guys, and that right there is going to be the end of episode 1, and we will pick up with episode 2 with actual gameplay.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the
Or we
lands of
won't.
Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going. Now that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about. I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we need, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alright guys, so that is going to be the end of the first video right there. I'm going to end this now, and that was episode 1. Tune in for episode 2 where there's actual gameplay.